Hey, Daniel. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Honeybee's Homestead. Actions, not distractions over here, baby. And my sis is in the house. That's right, my sis is in the house. Stephanie Dawson, hey, girl. Boy, yes, she's on one, ain't she? She's pissed off at me. I got her panties in a wad. Yes, I did. I said a few things, and boy, I tell you, it put her panties in a wad, and I don't know what's going to happen, or how all of it's going to wash out. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Um, yeah, SG's in a tizzy. Um, I'm pretty over. I mean, you know me. I'm a laid back kind of gal now. If you fuck with my kids, though, SV, okay. Now I can talk about my kid all day long, okay. But I don't use the words like junkie, and I don't think you have room to talk much. So I would keep my fucking mouth closed because I've never been nothing but nice to you. And that's all I'll say about you. Thank you, Quick Vic. Yes, he did have my back. He opened her up, just happened to open her up. I just talked to Vic on the phone. He straight called me. What the fuck is this bitch talking about, Mel? What the fuck just happened? And I gave him the rundown real quick. And thanks, thank you. Thank you, Quick Vic, for being there for me because, she said I talked shit about Quick Vic and on my channel and in his recovery. And I'm like, prove it, bitch. I've never fucking, unlike you, SG, unlike you, I don't delete and move things around and all this stupid shit and put it in members and all this stupid shit that you do. I don't do that. What I say, I keep out there. And you can go through it. I don't give a flying fuck. And yes, I am a messenger of God. I believe that. I have the faith in my heart. I know who I am in Christ. That's something that you don't know, and that's okay. And I'm not here to fuck with you, but I am here to say, you know, please leave this child alone. You sit there and you let someone say in your chat that she's fucking using drugs. How dare you, SV? Like, you know what's going on. Like, you know what it is to have a child, especially a child that is sick with cancer or the aftermaths of cancer and chemo and everything else. And please, you don't know what the fuck you're saying. You really don't. God have mercy for you. I'm trying. Hey, Quick Vic, if you want to come up, I'll drop the link if I can figure out how to do it again. Guest, play guest, copy, or post comment. Not. Everybody be on the lookout for trolls or whatever. Never know. We usually don't have that problem, but um, I only said a few things to encourage Janelle and to, say to SV, that I. Hey, how you doing?
Real good. I'm Jim.
Yeah.
Irma's son-in-law. I
Yes.
was just visiting with, I think that's Rascal there.
Yeah.
He's got a big fat tick on his head.
Okay. We'll have Larry get it off.
Okay, good.
I will. Matter of fact, Larry just walked inside.
Oh, good.
Or I thought he was outside.
Rascal's my little buddy.
I love Rascal. That's my man. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you. Y'all, that was my neighbor, her son in law. And he just walked up and let me know that Rascal had a big tick on his head. Hey, Ron, long time no see. How are you, Ron? You're eating dinner right now? Okay. Yeah, we ate a big lunch, so we're gonna do probably a little sandwich or something. Grilled cheese sounds good to me. Y'all keep eye on what she's saying now. Anyway, but yeah, sometimes I don't know. You say things and it really pisses people off, and that's okay. That's okay. They'll get over it. Um, it's not the first time that even I've gotten my panties in a twist or what, and I had to, pull them out my crotch and my crawl, and yeah, you know what, SV and SG, I say things, but you know what? At least I come on and I'm real with the people. I'm real, and if you don't like it, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care if you talk about me. I laugh. I think it's fucking funny that you want to sit there and spend time assuming because I'm just me and you don't know how to take me. Because, yes, I am nice. Yes, I do have grace and mercy and peace and love. I have all of those qualities. But just like Jesus, I have anger. And there is words for anger in the Bible if you want to go and read up. Jesus was even angry at one point. So don't come at me with, oh, you're a Christian, you're not supposed to be mean and say nothing to nobody. Whatever. A cuss word is different from a curse word. Look those two up first. Hey, Bama. Bama Bell. I just got myself in trouble because I went into SG's talking about uh, 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 her going against you. She was pissed off at me because I mentioned something that SV had said in her chat the night before about you. And then me telling her to let things go. That she's a sniveling bitch. Hey, CNT. Hey, girl. Hey, Rebecca. Hey. Everything's going to be all right. We're going to have good Sunday night. Yeah. She says, how can I come in and defend you after what you've said about her? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh God, how come I don't defend her? How come I don't defend Karen F? Now she's going to bring everybody, how can I defend everybody? I can't do that. So I'm so glad that y'all get to see each other, Bama, you and Stephanie. How are you, Bama? I hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you. I miss you. We need to catch up. Uh, I've been kind of delving back into the Facebook world. I have not posted anything or nothing like that. I don't think I will. That may change later down the road. I don't know. I do just allow myself about 10 minutes a day to see it. Fails to mention I only ever said anything to her to defend myself after she talked awful about Gracie. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Yeah. Sometimes that's good, Stephanie. And I've been busy. I'm back home right now. We got home Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. And so, um, I had a doctor's appointment Friday morning, and I've lost my cardiologist, guys. So I'm now looking for a new cardiologist, and I have to have the cardiologist approval for my heart to go under anesthesia before I can have any surgery. So I got some upcoming things that are going to require approvals for surgery. Hey, Trumps. I'm so glad you caught me too. Oh, I love you, Stephanie. I'm so glad you're here, Trumps. You're able to catch us. Ha ha ha. Joanna. Hey, Joanna. It's getting chilly, y'all. I'm outside and it's getting chilly. Yeah, let's go in and I can smoke a bowl and we can talk. I'm at home, guys, so I'm on StreamYard. No, you're not coming in. You are not coming in. I know that we go through this, but you're not coming in. He's standing there. I'm good, Joanna. It's kind of chilly here tonight. Oh, I'll let you know, Sandy. Hold on, guys. Okay. Things haven't been well for us. Will do, Bama. And please call me. Please call me. We really need to talk. My God. My prayers are always with you, honey. My prayers are always with you and Gracie. We just got to keep fighting. Oh, same here, Bama. I would have all of y'all's back. You know, y'all are my family. Y'all are my family. You know, this is. I know we come on here and we come from all over, and you know, you could say this or say that, but there are some of us that have been together since from the beginning, and there's some of us that have just met, and there's some of us that have been along half the way. Whatever it is, we've created that. We've created that, and nobody can take that away from us. I know, Quick Vic, you had my back. That's what I said. Thank you. That's why I wanted you to come up so I could talk to you about it. I've had your back, and you have my back. We have each other's back. You want me to sing to you? We were all watching. Larry was like, I said, "Oh my God, there's Quick Fig," and he said, "What?" He said, "Holy shit! Let just see what he says." Oh God. Oh, you went in there like, what you talking about, Willis? Hey, Red Rooster. Dum. I'm trying to think what that commercial was from. I can't ever remember. Was it Country Crock or it's from an old commercial, Red Rooster, and it would have the red rooster at the end. Yes, everybody, please pray for Gracie. They received some hard news and they got to go back in a couple of weeks. Um, just, whatever happens, Bama, um, please know that we all are here for you and don't just, please let someone know what's happening. Not someone that can go and tell thousands of people, but someone that can tell the community, what is going on, if that's what you want. I want to push because I know how I feel. Randy Jean, hey, 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 beautiful. Hey, 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 there's a cancer survivor. Why is cancer so prevalent in this world? And, I am not a very, you know, political person, but I can tell you right now that some things just don't add up. Okay? And I'll just leave it right there. Um, but yeah, Quick Vic had my back today in SG's chat. I know that some of you don't know who SG is, and that's okay. You don't need to. She's not anybody that's, really hot on the map or anything, like I'm putting out there, but exactly. Exactly, Randy. Hmm. Yes, Stephanie, life isn't fair. Emma, I'm just going to be honest. You couldn't have said the most honest thing anyone has ever said. And coming from you at a time like this to say that, I know it has to be hard because I've had to say that to myself a lot. Life just isn't fair. You know, life just isn't fair. Yeah, she's done and over this mess. Yeah. I don't want to go into too much. I feel like I really need to have a private conversation with you because if I divulge too much on here, that may break. I just don't know where to go with this because I want to talk about some things. Um, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to do that. Um, you know, it's right now, Bama, it's up to Gracie. It's up to Gracie, and she's done. She's done. She's over it. She's done, and I can remember when you know. Uh, yeah, when Paul got the news, he was done. So, um, gosh, didn't know that uh, we'd be talking about my baby today. His birthday's coming up. TC has a birthday on the 4th, and Paul has a birthday on the 7th. Paul would have been 32 this year. TC will be 35. And no, he is no longer a junkie. He is no longer an addict. He has been clean for over a year. He gets the Sublocade shot. I've always been very open about that. And he's a normal man. And he has a job. And he's on his way to getting his life together that, you know, years of drug use messed up. And if you can't be happy for that, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Um, I know I'm happy. Um, I know I miss my son. I know that life isn't fucking fair. I know that you say things that you mean and you mean what you say. And you treat people how you want to be treated. Thank you, Bama. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Red. Yeah, he's doing great. I'm really, really proud of him. He's home now with Ace, so he's so excited. Matter of fact, we just went over there after we washed the car and took a ride over there so I could see my grandson. And so he's over with his dad, spending the weekend, having a good time. And um, I don't know when we're leaving. We may leave Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, Thursday. We got to make sure we have all of TC's meds. And but yeah, we'll be heading back to my second home, New Orleans, and be ready for the guys to go to work. And that's the plan. That's the plan, Van. Hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. Hey, honey bun. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm so glad to see you. Stephanie, it most definitely makes a person special work. Sure. It does. It does, Bama. Yes, it does. I met some beautiful people that work at St. Jude, and it takes a special kind of person to do that work. They see so much. They have to deal with so much, and they see so much trauma. And um, I would actually, something that I should have done and I would have done if I had known. And maybe they offer it now, maybe they didn't then. I just didn't know to ask. But you need to get hooked up with the therapist. I mean, that's just my leading advice would be you have to have someone that you could talk to that you can tell the most intimate details to and be okay with that. And they can help you through that. And maybe they offer that, through St. Jude. And I mean, this is, before even, while things are, happening. Yeah, it's good to see you, honey bun. we went for a lunch. So we're not going to cook dinner at all. We'll probably just have popcorn and chill out. I've got a book that I've been reading. Oh my gosh, it's a really good book. It's a strange book. It's called The Education of a Coroner, and it's by James Bateson, and really good book. Oh yes, Red. We're always smarter in hindsight. Yeah, definitely. I mean, at least for me. I mean, for anybody, that is really, really true with themselves and are really looking to make changes in their lives, they'll see things from hindsight. 2020 is hindsight. I would have done something differently instead of saying they wouldn't, change, hey, Dawn, my girl Dawn is in the house. Hey, how are you? But yeah, we think we know everything. We don't. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, something to think about at least. I mean, yeah, something to think about at least. Me too, Red Rooster. Last night I actually read a whole chapter before I went to bed, and it, I think, helped me out a lot. Oh, that's who Willow 9 is? Danny Kern. How are you, Danny? Welcome in, Danny. The Vile One is playing your live stream. Hey, she's playing me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so honored. Hey babe, can you hear me? I was going to tell Larry, but he just walked outside. He's going to be so excited. Oh my gosh. Hey Janelle. Hey Janelle. Did, guess what? Guess what? As she is playing me. Stephanie says, I've never been a talker, so counseling was never my thing, but it does help a lot of people. Yes. Yeah, I'm a talker, so it definitely helped me. Um, yeah, yeah, definitely Danny. Yeah. Of course she's playing it because she saw me write to you what I said about Bama and SV. So now saw Sharon posted something about my son, so I went in to ask what the fuck she had to say about my son. I mean, where the fuck does she get off talking about my son? Um, she has no clue what the fuck's been going on, and so she has no room to open her mouth, and I haven't opened my mouth about her. So shut the fuck up. You know, don't talk about Bama being on drugs when you don't even fucking know the lady. You have no clue who the lady is, what she goes through. You don't know nothing. And you make that simple yet damning statement against a mother who y'all just don't like because you think she was doing this or that. Take a look in the mirror. Take a real long look in the mirror. Yeah. I don't care. I don't. SV said you were on drugs. I took a screenshot of it. I was up listening, and I took a screenshot of it, and I was pissed off. I mean, I listen to SG all the time, just so I can have some kind of noise going on. I mean, usually I don't hear her. You know, uh, I usually miss all the good shit. Apparently, you know. What's up, Swissy? Hey, y'all here for some Swiss bitch support. We're bishops united. And then she called, and then SV was just in SG's and called my son a junkie or something. She, SG deleted it, which I thanked her for. Thank you, SG. But before it got deleted, I didn't see exactly what all it was. But thank you for that. My son is not a junkie. Um, he's never shot up heroin, which is what I say, heroin. Anyway, um, half the skank squad is here. Yes, my son is doing great. He's doing great, and I'm proud of him. He's worked his ass off. He is working his ass off. And, let me tell you something about addiction. Addiction for my son took him away from a lot. And he has sacrificed a lot for his addiction. So much so that it pains him. Now, a lot of people don't understand this because they're not parents, they don't have children, or maybe something else is different in their life, or whatever it may be. But he does. He has children, and he is the type of family man. He's not a loner. He's a loner, he is. But he would like to have a family. So, he has goals and things he's looking forward to. So don't sit there and talk about my son when your ass ain't looking too hot over there. Okay? Yeah, let's go. If Janelle wants to come up, she can come up, please. I'm on my phone. I'm charging it. I'm got 19 people in the building. Yeah, if she wants to play me, let's give her something to play with. I like playing. Yes, Larry can change that battery. My gosh, that would drive me nuts. Oh, yeah. Okay, Janelle. Okay, girls. Come on down. It's time for the bitchin' fest of SG. Oh, damn it, I'm tired of everybody being so so sad and hurt and all that stuff. I mean, she sits over there and she says some vile ass things about people, and she does, that's just not cool. And you can sit there and say, oh, Honeybee sits on her high horse and she don't do nothing wrong, blah blah blah. Well, um, you don't need to be worried about me. You need to be worried about your own ass. That's who you need to be worried about is you. That's who I'm worried about every day. I wake up every day thinking of me. I ain't thinking about you. I promise you that. I wake up, I go TT, just like you probably do. Okay? We brush our teeth, I look in the mirror and I see me. Me looking right back at me. You know that? And that's what you see yourself. So just take a long, hard look at yourself. Hey, Mosaic. Mama. I watched something of yours not too long ago and it was so hilarious. I can't remember what it was. Uh, give me a minute and it'll come to me. SV needs a filter for the mirror. Oh, she does? I don't really watch her. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't watch her. Um, but when I do catch things for a minute or so, uh, doesn't look too good. I mean, I have no room to talk. I'm overweight. I'm the first one to say I'm fat, and you talk about me being fat. There's Janelle.
Hello.
Hey,
Can
girl.
you hear me? How are you?
Yes, I'm
Other
good.
than
How are
the
you?
good,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
like I
girl.
said, we weren't even barely saying anything. And then what
Well,
like came on right and I already had a feeling she was either gonna play mine or do something because she's desperate like that.
well, she was. I think she was playing you. I'm assuming. I don't know. All I know is that when I chimed in, she was talking about your live, and then my name came up, and so of course I, stayed to listen because I had already been in here just sitting here planning my live, and I saw she was live, so I just went to listen
Yeah.
and didn't think nothing of it, and boom, she saw that message that I had left for SV, and then here come SV into her chat asking what's going on. And then SV left a message about my child, my son, that SG made her get rid of, or
Wow.
SG got rid of it on her own. So I thanked SG. Thank you. I
Oh,
appreciate that.
and let's, let's not forget that she's a changed person now. Everyone over there sees the change in her. But to me,
Yeah.
she's still the same evil person that she was.
Well, when you have change,
I
when
was
you have when you
really.
change, things in your life start to change too.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can back that up with video.
Yep.
Just like I said earlier, I come on here, I'm me. Wherever I come from, when I'm in New Orleans, whether I'm home, wherever I come from, I'm me. You gonna get me. And Melissa is a messenger from God. Don't get
Yep.
it fucking twisted, okay? Just because I have a filthy mouth like Peter did, honey, don't go there with me.
Exactly.
Hey, Swissy.
Hello, sorry, I don't know what is going on. I had a
Huh?
Oh,
I had a special avatar picture I wanted to showcase too, and darn it, it wouldn't let
it
me
won't let
sign
you?
in. Yeah, I had to go through like password and all that, so I just said forget it, and I just came up this way.
Okay,
What
well,
is
you're
your
fine.
name?
Hopefully, people will know it's me.
What does
Yes,
your L stand for?
They'll know my bitch voice. They'll recognize that bitch
let
voice.
me let me find why it's not coming up. Hold up. How's it gonna come up with your name?
I think it says Swiss Miss. That's what I'm seeing. Or no, it has an L.
For lover.
Yes, it just has an
Um,
L.
let's see if I can. Oh nope, it's not letting me do anything.
I
Oh,
think
let's
since
see.
you're
Edit
editing.
name.
Oh, it does let you edit.
Nope, it's Well, I see an L and then underneath it says Swiss Miss. So I
See,
don't know.
that's what I'm looking for. Is why isn't it saying Swiss Miss? That's what I'm looking
Um,
for. Let me see something here.
here, let's see that. How about that?
Yes.
That'll
Yay.
bring the boys to the yard.
I love it.
Do you see
And
six
they're like,
chins?
she's better than y'all. And
Do you see any six chins? I try to, hold my head high
tried
where
to
you
hold your
can't.
head. Well, that's
Yeah, I
okay.
have
Yeah.
a yeah.
I
I
have a
tuck
double
those
chin.
six. Well, according to Matthew, I have six.
Okay, display name says Swiss Miss, so save. I'm just not seeing it myself on the back screen.
Okay, they're seeing it.
Yeah. I
Rebecca
can
said, "There you go." So,
yeah, I can see your picture
what's
now.
up, Vic Ferrari? How you doing?
So what's going on? What's going on? Janelle, I
Okay.
knew you were live, but I was in the middle of something. I couldn't jump on.
Yeah,
And
no, I
then
understand.
I got like the second end of Tiffany going over the same old shit. So I turned her off because then I had to do some things around the house. And then I seen Bethy went live and I'm like, okay, why is she talking shit about I didn't know what she was talking shit about at first.
Well,
Yeah,
because we're
so
tired
should have been.
of basically what I guess what first started it is we were basically mentioning that they need to shut the fuck up about Bama because she's not even
Right.
barely on here like that.
What was
Like
she
she
saying
has
about Bama? It was Methy saying about Bama.
Well, what I had said in Janelle's was this to SV. First of all, I told SG that she needed to move on and get over it and leave Bama alone. But I meant for SV. SV had typed into SG's chat that Bama was still on drugs. I have the screenshot of it, and I'm just paraphrasing here. She said, of course, with her whatever, but she paraphrased, she's still on drugs. And I'm thinking to myself, where the fuck does she get off talking that someone is on drugs?
Now,
yeah.
Satan, see, I like to say Satan or Methy because I get confused when I think I hear SGSV. So Satan said that Bama was still on drugs, or Methy said that.
No, Satan. Satan said some shit in her live stream that wasn't very cool either. Like trying to say that Bama should be by her sick daughter's bedside instead of on YouTube. And it's like, Bama's not even been on here like that.
Well,
So leave
I
her the
mean,
fuck alone.
so I think that they just wake up and they're like, hey, they don't want like I don't want to be picked on today. So I'm just gonna deflect to somebody else. When
Yeah,
Bama's not even been on here, and no matter what Bama's got going on, Bama don't come on here picking on anybody. I don't
no.
ever see Bama picking on anybody, and really she just kind of pops in here and there, like, hey, what's up? And
Yeah.
but Satan, it's like, okay, Satan, you kind of got your own health issues right now that you really should be concerned about because having two different colored nipples and one that looks like it's ready to die off, it's not healthy. You really need to get that looked at. I'm very concerned. As for Methy, who wants to fat shame people, I mean, I'm sorry that I can afford to eat, that I don't have dentures, and I'm not shaming anybody for having dentures or hunchback or anything. When I say this, we are reflecting on just Methy, okay? Methy has done so many drugs and alcohol that she no longer eats, and therefore her Mr. Ed teeth dentures are falling out of her mouth. So I have no shame in having six chins, if that's what you want to call it, kinkles, an extra belly. You know what? I don't say what you want. I'm healthy. I'm not walking with a cane. I don't have blood pressure issues. Um, I'm healthy. So I'm a healthy fat ass.
I know, and that's what I don't get either. It's like they're obsessed with like SV's obsessed about people being obese, but yet then wants to be like, oh, skinny shaming me, but yet weren't they going around calling me a skeleton for the longest?
Well, we
I'm
all
pretty sure
know
there was a skeleton Barbie made of me.
we all know that Satan, her genetics will play a part in her gaining weight, as she has said herself. Um, I think she stays on drugs to stay thin, or maybe she likes staying thin, so she stays on the drugs. I'm not really sure. But we all know that she can gain some weight. I have a picture of her that I was like, holy fuck, she's got a fucking tummy on her. And it was like like cellulite and everything, like when it was
Yeah.
pushed down. So I can
Look,
repost it if
you
she'd like
can
me to refresh
tell.
her memory.
You can tell when people are healthy from off of drugs. I promise you, I've had a
Oh
child that's
yeah.
been addicted to drugs for over 15 years. So don't
Well,
come talking to me about that shit. My son is 195 pounds right now. Do you hear me? He is
Yeah.
thick, thick.
Your son's doing good. Like I said, they're BS for even speaking on him. Like, what the fuck? You don't have shit to
Well, and that's
do.
why I went in there and I asked her, "What the fuck did you say about my son that you had to delete?" And no, and she was like, "No, I deleted it. I deleted it, honeybees. You can't just come in here and just leave." I'm like, "Yes, I can.
well,
Yes,
I
I
Right.
mean,
can.
you're just gonna get blocked eventually because as soon as you say
Oh yeah,
something that checks her ass or cross-examines her or she doesn't like, you're gonna get blocked. Because that's
Um,
just how she rolls. And
Bama,
hmm
I
but
don't
she
think
go
she
ahead.
has gained. Because sorry, Bama said, when did SB gain weight? I don't know. Good question. Because I
no."
didn't see
I
the
saw
weight
her
gain.
last night really quickly, and no, she has not.
The last time that Satan had a little bit of meat on her is when she lived with Polo, and it was
Uh
way
huh.
before she
Yeah,
went to go stay with Irv. It was
yeah.
before Irv, before she got back with
She
Irv,
looked. Yes.
before the whole train wreck and all, or not train, the Amtrak. Before
Yeah.
all that, she was actually packing on a couple pounds. And I think that's because Polo probably eats and she's there with food. Now she's with Slow Boy, who all they're concerned about is getting their fix. They're not worrying about food so much. I mean, you see, she's got like a little shitting ass pantry that's not enough calories or enough nutrition to keep somebody healthy. I mean, just barely enough
Right.
to keep her alive.
Right. And
And
she
that's
But
looked
if
like
she's
she was
eating.
missing a tooth.
Oh yeah, more than
Um,
one. More than one. And that's why I said
I
she's
mean,
made fun of
she was talking
people.
really funny with her mouth, so
yeah.
almost like trying to cover it up, like you don't, when you're really self conscious about your mouth. Because I know, my brother was self conscious about his mouth, my sister. Um, so I understand that. You know, my sister has bad teeth,
Yeah.
but it was because she took a special medicine for tuberculosis when she was a baby, and
Oh,
it got into her system and destroyed the calcium
No, not Bama, not
and
recently.
stuff around in her mouth. So I mean, her mouth is destroyed. She's gonna
yeah.
have to, and they've always told her she would have to have dentures since she was in her 20s.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
There
saying.
are just some, not
It's just
all
not gonna be.
mouth problems come from not brushing your teeth.
Right.
Right.
It can be genetics. It can be
Right,
medication.
drugs,
It could be just
medication,
not
having
brushing them with the
babies,
proper thing.
being pregnant.
Yeah.
The nutrition, if you're not
Yeah.
eating proper
Hmm
nutrition,
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
mean, so
different
all
reasons.
those things together,
Age.
you know,
Yep. Age is
age,
another
right?
one.
Um,
Hmm
but since she wants to like go all hardcore on body shaming too, it's like, um, I don't know what's going on with underneath her eyes. I don't know if it's like heavy makeup or what, but literally instead of like face balls, now she's got eye sagging balls underneath, like pockets underneath the eyes, and they look like they've been
Eyeball.
deflated. They're all wrinkled. It's like crow's feet, but it's like really um what the hell can I call it? It's like really rippled, like just like no wonder why she wants to stay off camera. Like, and you know what? I'm sorry. At one point, I did think that she was cute. When she was a little healthier. She was cute. She could be pretty. She was pretty. Now
When
she
It's her
when
is.
she had weight
personality.
on her, yes.
Well,
She's
it's
a
her
fucking train wreck.
personality too. It's the
Yeah,
personality
it's
also
the
that brings it
personality
out.
too and the
Oh, I'm
heart.
sorry. Even if she was nice, she'd still be ugly right now to me. I'm sorry. She's
Yeah.
she's so unhealthy and she has no room to ever talk about anybody else. And I have a feeling that's probably what Methy looks like too.
Yeah, because like
Mhm.
you said, when has she ever actually showed herself in a live stream? She only shows like those little short videos
She
where
hasn't
you
been seen in a long time.
And
exactly.
some people who have weight on them actually look better than skinny people. So not only just because you're skinny
Exactly.
does it make you the beautiful one. I have seen some really thick girls that I'm
Uh-huh.
like, damn, they're
Damn,
really,
girl.
yeah. There's models that are thick and that are out there
Yeah.
working it. So just
Mm-hmm.
because there's like one girl I've seen on Facebook, I can't think of her name. I think the last name is like Brock or something. She's like kind of a newer country singer, and she's got
Mm-hmm.
some hips on her. Like she's definitely hippie, but she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's got a
Yeah.
really good tan. I mean, I'm sure the tan helps,
People
but
are not going for all that, little slim chickens.
right,
They want
Yeah.
a thick girl. They want
right.
something that they
I
can
mean,
grab
well,
onto.
yeah, and if you're going to have a skinny bitch, you at least want one that can stand up straight. You don't want somebody that's so unhealthy that they're, squeaking and leaning over. I mean, they're going to fall over. So you want a
I
healthy
Well,
skinny bitch,
I
okay?
well,
I've tried standing like she does, and I don't know how she does it.
I don't
It
know
hurts
how she does it.
less.
And I don't care
Oh,
what she
goodness.
says when she wants to call me desperate. I will say it loud and clear. I am not sucking no Irv dick for $20. Okay. That's the bottom of
No.
the barrel. So she needs to only focus on that. At the end of the day, I don't care what she's with right now, what she had in the past. That's what she was doing to survive, was going to Irv for $20 to put some shit in her veins. That's it. Okay. I ain't ever
Mm.
been that desperate. I would rather keep my job, keep my weight, and go get a motherfucking Big Mac. Well, I don't eat Big Macs, but because I don't eat meat,
Oh,
but you get
Oh,
my
I
point. A
only
Big
miss.
Mac,
Yeah.
supersized.
real quick, I have to answer Bama. Oh, yes, Bama. I believe that she is trying to claim that she's clean
She
right
is
now.
not sober. I know
She's
where she
playing
stays.
hit
That is not
it's
a
hit
sober
or miss
area.
'em.
Big Ferrari said, damn, $20. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. $20. $20. $20 blow. It's almost basically free. Well, you might have to pay for the gas or the Uber though. Okay. You may have to pay for that. But basically 20.
Because your ass gonna be leaving.
Yep.
Mosaic Mama's positively disturbed. Wait, I mean, I don't know. If I'm getting paid to do something sexual, it's going to be more than $20. I'm just saying. So, nothing against her,
Well,
but I'm getting paid a lot more than that.
yeah.
I know, right,
Well,
Mosaic?
at least I hope I made y'all laugh. I hope I made you laugh, honeybees.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, girl.
make us
You
laugh.
know,
Bama, you too.
y'all have to understand, when you've been through as much bullshit as I don't hold on to this shit. I don't. I'll talk about it. I'll laugh. When I get off of here, I'm not getting off right now, but when I get off of here, of course, this will be the laughing stock of the whole thing. It's like, I don't give a shit. Sit over there and talk your shit. You're not hurting me with your words. You're not
Exactly.
hurting me. Everybody knows me. I have a name in this community for 5 years that you can't break.
Right. Yep. You have respect. People respect you.
Yeah. I have a name for myself. I've made that name because
Yeah.
it's who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm not
She's trying.
changing.
She's trying to drag you through like she did Prue. I really feel like she tried to give Prue a
Well,
bad rep too, and I didn't like that because
well,
that
she won't get that. And me and Prue are good friends.
I miss Prue. You tell her I miss
Yeah,
her.
true.
She made a post
We
yesterday.
we need Jesus in our lives around here.
Yeah.
I need the because I'm wondering if she had the same number because I was gonna text her, but because I got a new number now, but I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if she still had the same number.
I just don't, we can sit and talk about it, laugh about it, joke about it, but I'm not going to sit here and judge somebody for something that or someone they talk to, or I don't watch where people go. Anybody in my community, in my chat can go. I don't, I've just never been that type of person. And someone said in SG's chat that I came from the CWC through Bobbles.
What?
And it was like, no, I didn't come to the CWC through Bobbles. You have no clue how I came into the CWC. So you need to get that shit straight right there.
Yeah.
Willow, whoever the fuck you are, Willow, because
Up
you
there,
don't know.
what
Who's
is
that other
happening?
clone in there? There's like a picture. I think it's called something of the night. Who I can't tell who that is a picture of.
Dang it, I
Hmm.
only got one device, I think, out here. I can't go look at the
Oh, can I
comments.
just say something to Bama real quick?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So Bama I'm reading her comments and she's saying how Satan is still claiming she's sober. Well, one way
Mm.
now I know there's one thing talking fast and loud if you're just a loud bitch like me or you have like ADHD like me. Okay, but she
Yeah.
was so hyper and fast speed that she was like spitting at the phone. I mean, that's when you also know she is on something because she was way
Mhm.
too hyped up for like what she was
Or
talking
yeah,
about.
or like when she gets done like talking shit about someone, like I think she was trying to go off about me, and at the end she's like, it's like she makes this weird, freaky noise.
You know what? I'm
Like,
sorry.
calm her down over there.
I'm going to say this
It
again
wasn't
and
that
say it
funny.
loud for everybody in the back. At this point, and this is how I feel. Satan is like so 2023 that
Yeah,
what she even says does not even faze me anymore. Just like Heavy D today, I mean, like doxing my house. You know what? At first I was like a little pissed, but then I thought, you know what? That's what a
Heavy
jealous
D.
bitch does. When a jealous bitch don't have a fucking house and she doesn't like being called out in her den, you know what? I don't, Heavy
That's
D,
Heavy
don't you
D.
worry. Don't you worry, girl. It's not going to go unnoticed. That's all I'm going to say. It's not going to go unnoticed. So you better be doing your makeup every day, 24/7, because trust me, it will not go unnoticed. Okay. I'm going to let you sweat for a few days on when this bitch is going to show up, but this bitch will show up.
oh, I want to go.
Just like Tiffany. Then Tiffany's
Mhm.
got to go live twice within an hour to talk about the same old shit. And Ellen, I was being nice to you for a minute and
We
I was
both
backing
were.
away. And then that dumb bitch Tiffany has to post and start talking shit. And instead of Ellen just saying, oh, okay, like I didn't really see it. No, Ellen's got to buy into it again. So, Ellen, when you get picked on, don't think you're getting picked on because you're sick. You're getting picked on because you're talking shit.
Yep, true
Mhm.
that. Because I'm tired of them saying that people are getting picked on because of their illnesses. No, we're firing back at people that are talking crap
Yeah.
about us.
I'm sorry. We all have health. Well, I mean, I have my own issues. I don't have health issues, but I have my own things going on right now. Everybody has something going on. When I see
Right.
that
Everybody
you're
does.
actively dying,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say shit to you. But if you have enough energy to come run your fucking mouth while you say you're dying, I'm sorry. You're going to get it back.
Larry.
And I don't care who doesn't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, don't listen to me. You don't like it, then don't like me no more. I'm not going to step down from my beliefs. You want to come and talk shit about me and you're saying you're actively dying? Well, I'm not, you don't get a dying pass. As Methy says, we are all dying.
Yeah, this is
Listen, from the
true.
day we were born, we start our descent.
Yep.
You can't sit there and tell me that because she sits over there on her high horse because she had cancer, that she has the right to bully and talk about people that she thinks, in her perception, that are bullying cancer people that have cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, how does that make sense?
Well, one week she's calling the person out, and the next week she's collecting cha-ching, and then she's all about it. And then there's another one that wants to keep. I'm not going to say right now because I don't know who's all
Hey, I heard Pink.
fond of her right now. But it's a little annoying on somebody else who's a little peon who wants to keep posting, and I know they're directing at me. Okay, you know what? Don't tell me how to feel. So when somebody talks shit about me, or tries to belittle me or put me down, and I know that they're using clone or stock accounts to talk shit, well, I'm going to react. I'm going to do what I want to do. And
Why is Chicken talking about Bama?
Chicken
Now
is
I'm
lonely. Chicken is lonely, and Chicken has to get back in the action. Some of these
Yeah.
bitches just can't stand to be forgotten about. So
Yeah.
Chicken has still kind of she's like on the edge. She's like where she can still be
Mhm.
relevant. Satan is a done deal. I'm sorry. That bitch is so 2023. She could get married, have 5 kids, and we're still not going to give a
Mhm.
fuck about her.
I just want to say, true mosaic mama, what you just said to Bama Bell. And Bama, you're right. You responded. You know, you haven't bullied anybody. You just responded.
right.
And that's what a
Right.
mother does to protect her child, to protect herself. And I've been there in that state of, you know, being at St. Jude Hospital in a mode of protection of saving your child's life. There is nothing or no one from the outside that you're letting get in. And she has every right to be on um, YouTube. I used to use Facebook as my outlet, and it was another organization that had an online thing called Caring Bridge, which you were able to go on and journal every day and share what you had gone through, and people in your family were able to connect and keep up with the story. So I did that. So there's no reason for her to be judged for being on here trying to take her mind off the fact that her child's fighting for her life, and all the nursing and around her, the pill taking, the pen pushing. I mean, look, guys, these kids go through a lot. These kids go through a lot. And
So I'm
these
saying
women would not be sitting over there saying some of this shit if they had been through this shit. That's why it
well, I'm
surprises me, some of the shit that she says, because she's been, if she's a cancer patient, then you've been through all that.
Yeah.
You would just have so much empathy, especially for a child.
And
exactly.
even if you didn't believe it, you would have that empathy where you would just be like, I'm just going to pray that it's not true, just because I would not want that child to go through what I went through. You know,
Exactly.
and you know what? There's a lot of things that I have reservations about people. But if you're not on here and you're not like causing a commotion, you're not trying to scam, you're not trying to schmooze people into buying a story that's just absolutely not true, I don't care. Like Tiffany said, anybody can come on here and lie. And that's true. Anybody has a right to come on here and lie about anything they want. And
Sure.
but if I feel like it's overboard and you're trying to you have a hidden agenda where you're going to try to manipulate some people out of something, and I'm going
Hmm.
to call your bluff. And that's where I start to respect Munchie. Do I agree with everything Munchie does? No, but I respect that Munchie is like me, and that's probably why they think we're the same person, because I think Munchie's just like me. If she sees something fishy, she's going to call it out. I'm just not like trying to dox, but I'm telling you right now, they're pushing a bitch. They're really pushing a bitch.
Hmm.
And it
That's
won't
what
be doxing on here. It won't be doxing on here. You're in Michigan. That's all I got to
Six
say.
Luke 6:37. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Well, what does
that's
that
no
mean? That means that if you judge, you're going to be judged.
Tan
Do not
Tan.
condemn, and you will not be condemned. What does
Tan
condemned mean? Look it up.
I'll say Tan
Forgive, and you will
says
be forgiven.
she says Tan just says we are not godly people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, then I'm sorry that God gave your friend a second chance.
Oh, Chicken Winner said Bama is no beauty queen herself. I screenshotted that shit.
Okay, well, I guarantee Bama does not look like Methy or does not look like Satan. I'm going to say
Um,
right now, Satan is probably the fucking bottom of the barrel of every chick in CWC right now. I'm going to
I've
say
seen
Tiffany
Bama.
looks better than Methy. I
I've
mean,
seen
better than
Bama. She's
Satan.
pretty. Bama's pretty, and Chicken Winner, she looks way better than you.
Hey, iHeart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Bama is
sorry. I
beautiful.
just think Satan is now down where Maddie is, and that's a whole different level
Yeah.
from the rest of us. You know, we can all have a little bit of weight on us, and we can still be healthy and normal looking. There's some that are just skinny and that are normal looking. And then there's just Maddie and Satan. And it's like, you know what? People don't do drugs. If you're doing drugs, please stop, because that's what you're going to look like. And especially if you're a beautiful person by nature, why turn into that?
Mm.
Again, coming from the outside, that's one thing that I always wonder is, when you started, and I know this really shouldn't matter because I'm sounding probably vain when I say this, but I feel like if you're someone who started out really good looking, really smart, really beautiful, and I know when you start doing the drugs, you don't really think it's going to end up there, but at some point it does take over your looks where you're never going to get them back.
That's
And it's
true.
like, why as an addict doesn't that matter? Like,
Because
The drug's so
well, and Janelle,
powerful.
you can speak to this, that first of all, in your addiction, time is not of the essence except to get your drugs.
Yeah, because it's like literally no matter all you're worried about, your brain's literally telling you
good job,
you
babe.
need
Yeah,
that shit to function or you're gonna die. So that's like
yeah.
what's literally at the top of your head
And then one
constantly.
year goes by, and then the next year goes
Yep.
by, and that's
It's
how it
sad.
happens. It literally is just like that.
Before you know it, it's been like me. It took
Yeah.
me 10 years to realize like what the fuck am I
Mhm.
doing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, because I like to see before pictures of people before they were on drugs and then after they recovered from the
Mhm.
drugs. So I like to see all three: before, during, and then after.
During and
I
after,
love
yeah.
that is really what got me intrigued to Tom, was that he was like doing these videos, and I'm not gonna lie, whenever they would say the names, I'd go on Facebook, I'd look at their names and find them. I'm like, oh my God, it's like a whole nother person. It's like a totally different person.
Mhm.
Like, look at the transformation just in
Well,
Maddie.
look at Quick Vic. Quick Vic is celebrating a year clean this month. Well, I know
Good
what he
job,
looked like
Vic.
a year ago.
Good job, Vic.
I'm real close to Vic. I know what he looked like a year ago, and I know what he looks like today. And you can tell he's clean. You can tell by the way he talks. You can tell by the way he acts. You can tell by the way he looks. He's healthy. There's a look to a drug user. There's a paleness. There's a color change.
Yeah, I agree. And the skin
That
texture, a lot of skin
Yeah.
starts to get bad, it seems like. I noticed
Mhm.
with a lot of active addicts, their skin is really bad acne.
Mhm.
Their
Mhm.
hands seem to be swollen.
Yes,
I don't
and
know if that I
red.
don't know if
Mhm.
that's more like a homeless, when you're homeless, because I noticed like that. Maybe that's just from male being male.
Now a lot of that is from fentanyl and trank.
The hands being
The
swollen.
swelling, yes.
Okay.
Because I've seen that a lot in Kensington videos.
Because I wasn't sure if it was like from being malnourished because they're not like getting a lot of fluids, or I don't
Mhm.
know, but I mean, it's just like you see body parts
I
that are
can't
like
imagine what it's doing
cellulitis
to their
and
kid. Yes, what it does to their kidney. They lose limbs. It eats.
My-
It literally eats through their skin.
and you know
yeah,
what? Then I guess that's like one thing that I wish that somehow a message could get out is like one time when I was younger and I was having, well, not
Definitely,
a whole
Bama.
lot younger, but I remember a family member saying to me, "Don't lose your pretty over him."
Hey,
And
Munchie.
I feel like that's some, like, I wish I could just send that message to anybody who's like trying to
Mm-hmm.
get into drugs or starting. It's like, don't lose who you are. Don't lose that pretty. Don't lose that smartness that you have, that wittiness. Like, don't lose who you are.
See, my daddy used to say that to me when I was a kid. Be who you are. He wouldn't say not lose who you are. But he would just tell me,
Yeah.
be who you are. And you know, I'm a different person. I'm just a different person, and people. That's why she can sit over there and say all she wants to about my Christian life. She has no it. She
well,
has no clue
does
the
messy know
iota of
or
time that I've put into, uh, prison ministry, all the years I did in different things. She has no clue. I do.
Well,
I know who I am.
Methy won't even admit that there's a problem and has ever been a problem. And anybody with a brain, whether you've been an addict or not an addict, we
Mm-hmm.
all can see. We all can see that she's an alcoholic and she is on something. I don't know. I know I call her Methy and I'm not really sure what it is, but it's like something is keeping her up for hours like that, on top of probably like
Mm-hmm.
a mental problem, which is just my opinion. It's just my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. But there's definitely something going on that's not normal behavior. She acts like she just smokes cigarettes and weed. No, weed does not get you hyped up like that.
Yeah,
Cigarettes should not be getting you hyped up like that. She doesn't even say she drinks coffee. We don't even hear her say she talks. She doesn't even say she drinks a fucking Mountain Dew or a Red Bull. You know what I mean? It's like you're
well,
speedballing
that
on
just goes to
something.
show that we know, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't give anything of herself to anybody. She only has time to talk about everybody else.
Right.
Yes. And 15 hours, okay, I could understand if it was like, she's actually talking about things that are like kind of fun here and there. But I mean, she's like straight up raging for 15 hours. It's
Mm-hmm.
anger, 15 hours. And like, I know I always say this, like, you never hear her laugh. I'm sorry. You don't really ever hear her laugh. Me and Janelle could be on there and I'm just like, my stomach starts, even from the chat. I'll be just reading the chat and I'll be dying laughing. She doesn't even she barely ever
No,
cracks
she
a
don't
smile.
laugh. And she came in. It's funny you say that because the first time she ever came into my chat, she was telling me nicely because first time in my chat, she's being nice, and she was telling me that she had never heard anybody really laugh the way I had laughed. Whatever. Oh, it was about me peeing online on YouTube and
Oh
having to
no, not
delete
another
it.
urinator.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You got
Yeah,
it.
and anyway, it was hilarious, but it happened a long time ago, and you know, I ended up deleting her because she's getting in. First of all, nobody wants her here. Everybody knew who she was, why she's, and they're like, "Why is she here?" You
Yeah.
Right.
know.
I mean, I get
What's up,
at the
Honda?
time with the cancer, I get that she's going to not be happy at that time, but God gave you a chance. Like you're still here. What, 4 or 5 years later, you're still here. And I don't care what she said on the second round. I'm not buying that. So I don't care what she says. God gave her a second chance. And so when I sit back and I think about all the shit that goes down in this community every day, whether who it's with, I think about it and I think there's just like a handful of people that I would never want to be. And definitely, I would never want the life of Maddie, Satan, or Methy. I would rather be Tiffany any day than those three. Because at least Tiffany is still in a home with her children and her husband. Regardless to what we judge about her, she's still there with them. These other three, they're loners.
Yeah, you're right about that though. That is the
And they
truth.
have nobody. They have nobody to call if they're really in trouble. They don't have family when it comes to holidays. They're not picking up the phone and spending holidays with anybody. Well, maybe now Maddie might. Now if she actually gets clean, maybe she might have a chance. But for the
I
other
don't
two, for
know.
Methy, it was her birthday. And we didn't hear her say anything about a cake, ice cream, a friend, lunch, dinner, nothing.
Nope. It was just all about me, Swissy, and a couple other or e-beggars, Munchie, and
Yep.
then a few other people
She
she
just
talked.
had a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh my god!
she literally spent the majority of her birthday playing
Well,
me, well, mainly me, I think, but talking crap about me, Swiss,
Yep.
and a variety of other
And
people.
I'm positive she played Court the other night because I
Well,
heard Court's voice on there.
even if she didn't play court, she was
no.
talking crap about
What
her
she
teeth.
did, Swiss, is she went back to Janelle's old stuff that had court in it,
Okay.
and she was playing those.
But either way, She was
She was
still
still,
talking
yeah, she
trash
was still
about.
talking about her being cheese whiz and
Yes.
having yellow teeth. So even if you weren't, and my apologies that I thought she was playing Court, because I did wake up at one point and I did hear Court's voice. So I just assumed she was like going back to one of her lives also, but she was dogging on Court too.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
she
is a
was.
fact. She was
I did
definitely
hear
dogging
that.
her.
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so,
it's
like
heard
like
I
what
that.
does
said,
it
for
matter if it was my stream or her stream? If she's dogging on you, she's dogging on you. I don't think it should matter
Yeah.
whose live stream it was on.
yeah,
Why
no,
don't
I agree.
she shut the fuck up?
You said
Yeah.
that. So one message that I wish that I could really, really touch with everybody, us and anybody in this chat or anybody that's out there listening, whenever you are having a bad day or somebody in this community says something to you that makes you feel a certain way, or you start to feel insecure, or you're hurting, or you're just emotional, or you're just having a shit day, just
Mm-hmm.
literally look around and then
Mm-hmm.
close your eyes and visualize you are Satan or Methy.
Oh God. I don't want to do
Well,
that.
no thanks.
No, what I'm saying though is,
But I got your point.
do you get the point
All right.
that
Yeah.
it can always be worse? You know what? Even if you have a kid that's sick, your kid is right there with you. These two don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know what's going on with Methy's daughter because she wants nothing to do with her. And how
Mm-hmm.
sad would that be if her daughter was sick right now and her mother is not even there to comfort her?
Why is NetNet saying keep them up all night again with a laughing face? I slept
She don't
good as
keep me up. I have
I was gonna say
insomnia.
same
Well,
thing.
I ain't got nowhere to be, so
Well, my thing
keep
And
is
me up.
I
if
I don't
I
care.
look, let me tell you
I'll
something.
I'll try
I
to
am
sleep.
51 years old and I do what the fuck I want to do when I want to
Yep.
That's
fucking do
my
it.
part.
And if I don't sleep and I turn it on and only SG is live, guess what? I'm listening to SG.
Yeah, she puts me to sleep.
She don't put me to sleep.
I don't
I
know why,
can't
but she
sleep.
puts me to sleep.
I can't sleep with every when I go to sleep. I turn my phone off and leave it laying away from me.
So do you need you need silence? See, I need noise,
I
and
need
it just
silence to sleep.
yep. It just dawned on me that I have like ADHD, so I constantly have to have noise in the background, and that is probably what it is. Is that it just clicked that that's probably what it is because she will go all night. So therefore, it's like
Mm-mm.
she thinks I don't sleep, but I sleep very good.
I
Me
sleep
too.
fine when I
Yeah.
don't have times that I wake up because you know I mean
Yeah.
that's just what my body does. It wakes up.
Yeah.
And so I'll turn on my phone to go smoke a cigarette and I'll listen to SG and then I'll turn off my phone and get back in the bed and go to sleep. But then there's other times when I wake up, I've already been asleep for 4 or 5 hours. I wake up and
Oh gosh,
I'm
Kimber's is
up.
allergic to herself. Sorry. Kimber's 58 is allergic to fake people, so apparently she's allergic to herself because she's one of the fakest people I've met on here.
Is that the
Well,
one that's hanging out in SG's?
Yes.
I
And
don't know.
he
I
hated
don't have anything
sharing.
fake about me.
No,
I
but
you know
she
what?
hated
My
she
eyelashes
hated
are real.
sharing.
My nails are real.
You
Everything is real.
You know how like oil and is it oil and vinegar that separate? It's those that
Oil and
separate, right? If
water.
you put them together, or
Yep.
water, oil and water.
Mm,
I feel
yep.
like that's what's happening right now. They're all the scams that are going on over there, and they're all gravitating towards each other now. They've all made it back to themselves back over there. And we're the water. We're just pure, we're clear, we're clean, and we're just like it is what it is. Where they're the
Yep.
one that's just like, just that nasty, grimy oil that is just not a good texture. That's them.
Rebecca,
Yeah,
my nails are real fake and I love them. I love your nails too, babe. They're awesome.
Hey, you bought them, right? You bought
Hmm.
them.
Now, I do
oh,
get
speaking of
pedicures.
that,
My husband treats me. to pedicures. Don't get jealous because I have a husband for 30 years and he loves me. Don't get
Yep.
jealous. Don't be hating and
Well,
getting jealous.
Tanja's not been, but Tanja hasn't stepped up yet to buy the pedicures because she's too busy paying for the dogs to eat, the dog and the cats to eat.
Oh,
So
damn.
she can't
Well,
get the pedicures
damn.
in yet.
There goes $60. Did you
And
get rid of those?
We know Slow Boy can't afford any of that. I mean, they're eating expired pantry food. They definitely can't afford
I
to
have
get any
Butamus.
nails done.
I have Butamus feet. Butamus.
It's nice to just do something to pamper yourself, no matter what it is. You have to
Yeah,
reward yourself with something
you really
healthy.
do. You really
Yeah.
do. And
And
like I said, I don't, look, I came from being in the bed, okay, for years, suffering from a deep depression because I lost my brother, my father-in-law, my my brother-in-law, and then my mother. And when I lost my mother, I had taken care of her while she was sick. And before I lost her, I had a nervous breakdown
Oh.
and it put me in the bed. And then
Oh.
in 2 years, within those 2 years, was when Paul got pregnant, had his baby, and then the next thing I know, he's coming to me telling me, I need you to feel this bump in my stomach. And as soon as I felt it, I knew what it was. I'm not a nurse, but I knew what it was. It was a huge tumor that was poking out of his stomach.
uh,
And I rushed him that minute to the ER. And sure enough, they did a PET scan and came back, and the nurse happened to be my best friend's daughter,
oh
one of
wow.
my best friend's daughter. And when she walked past, I saw her and she was crying and she was with someone. And she walked past and didn't come in, but the doctor came in without her. And so I knew then for sure. I knew before we got there, but I knew for sure what it was.
Yeah.
And then, and then they showed us, the results of the PET scan and how big it was and where it was located. And, yeah. So, you know, I take a different approach to life that some people don't understand. I let everybody else do all the bullshit talking
Well,
and all, like you, Swissy. I'll just come over and listen to you and just laugh my ass off, and it's not to make fun of anybody, whatever, but it's funny,
yeah. Well, I'm glad
because
that,
it's the
whatever.
fucking truth.
Yeah. And to be honest though, everything you just said, I mean, you lost a child.
Yeah.
Right.
That child's going to trump every other loss. I mean, the mom's probably the next one that would be the
And then
worst.
after that, I've lost my mom. I lost my mom, but I've lost my whole family. I have a sister now that I don't speak with. But that's a different story.
Yeah. But I
Which
think
I've told I've told that story too, but whatever.
you have a right to whatever makes you laugh for that moment. You have that right to be
Exactly.
selfish. And
And look, I live my life.
yeah.
Ain't
And
I'm
you're
out living
you're
my
not
life, and so nobody is stopping me now.
and you're not out there bashing people. You're not one that's
No.
out there being,
Mm-mm.
like dramatic and making fun of people. And, like that's why I
Mm-mm.
was like, what is going on? And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go in there because I'm not letting Methy get the best of like you. And I mean, I'm not saying that she has that power, but I just was not going to let it go down like that.
Well, because for a lot of people, she does have that power over them,
Yeah, not me.
but she
Not me.
doesn't on me.
That's why you will find me advocating for people that I truly think that are being picked
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
And
me too.
and I'm sorry if I have to pick between the lines of who's wishy-washy and who is really
Mhm.
fragile.
Mhm.
I'm going for the fragile one. I'm
Well,
sorry, whether it's
good.
right or
I'm the
wrong.
same way.
I'm going for the fragile one.
And that's why, they want to say, well, why do you take up for Bama and her child? Well, because I know what she's going through. No,
Yeah.
it's not the same thing, but she's been going through it way longer than I had to.
Right.
Way
And maybe,
longer.
and you and her are probably talking on a personal level where you
Right.
have, you know, you have developed a
I
certain
understand
fondness
the
that,
St.
yeah,
Jude talk.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that's what
I
people need to
understand that
understand
talk.
too. When it
Yeah.
comes to Janelle and this other person, I have a personal friendship with Janelle.
Mhm. Mhm.
So by nature, I'm probably just going to gravitate towards Janelle. Now, I'm
Sure.
also the same kind of person though that will look at the whole picture and say, okay,
Right.
this is kind of bothering me. This doesn't sound right. Or okay, you know what? I will still like, okay, well, in this person's defense, I'm going to say this. I'm not going to just like say, oh, fuck that person because you're my friend, Janelle, and you're right and they're wrong. No, I'm
No,
not.
exactly.
But
Mhm. Mhm.
I'm confident enough to
Everything.
know that I've talked to Janelle enough that
Right.
Well,
I
he
speak
showed you.
my mind with her, and it's not for everybody else to know her because that's what a friendship is. I don't need to get
Mhm.
online and bash her, and I wouldn't want her to do that to me.
Right.
Well, and
Friendship's not about embarrassing each other.
that's like me and Indie Mom. No one's ever come between us. No one ever will. No, I would never bash her. She would never bash me.
I
And
love Indian.
we just know that, and then we met in real life, and so we know it even more.
Yeah,
Right.
Janelle
She
and I
lived
look.
with me for a week, and I'm going to visit her in Indiana in July.
Oh, nice.
So you can make real friends
Right.
on here.
Yes. Real friends. Yes.
And if you can't, then I find you probably have a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they're
And
they're
Janelle
still
It,
has met
working.
people too, and that Janelle, you're still friends with them.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've met
I'm friends with a lot of people.
just a girl. I met quite a few people. Yes.
You've met
I
And
KFC.
like. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna meet Kitty Gang soon, and then
Yeah.
me and Swiss
And
are
then
gonna
me
meet
and you
too.
are going to meet someday.
Yeah, but they're so worried that me and Swiss haven't met yet, and that's why they try to say our friendship is fake because we haven't even met up. But it's like we both have real life shit going on. Like
Yeah.
we both have
I
jobs.
mean,
Like
you know,
we don't have a lot of time. That's still like a
oh
one
my God,
two
Munchie.
and a half hour, 3 hour trip one way. So you get what I mean? It's not as easy as that. Like you have to make
Munchie is I'm sitting here
time.
trying to have a serious moment. My lover's over here trying to make us laugh, like talking about someone getting banged in the back of a station wagon. can we
No,
can
you
we
are right.
visualize the station wagon? Is it like an old 70s one that's like what was that material on the
that's the one I'm
outside?
picturing with the Chucky's doll. The lady with the Chucky's doll.
That it doesn't even have a back seat. It's like when I was younger, me and my friend, her mom had a station wagon. We used to get like skateboards, and we would like because we were like really small at the time. We could just play
Get behind
around
the
in the
car.
back
Yeah.
there. We'd leave for lunchtime on our at when we were in grade school. We would every day we would leave at lunchtime. We'd go to like an A&W, and we would have these skateboards, and we would just slide all around in the back seat of the station wagon.
Yeah.
I guess.
And then there was Methy's mom, who was honk if you're horny. Every time
Maybe
I
says,
say that to myself, I just
yes,
start
a Woody.
laughing. Yes, a Woody. Oh my God. See, we're laughing. They're not
What's
laughing. I
up,
guarantee you.
Rhonda?
They're like, that six chins. She doesn't even laugh at my six chins. You know what I mean? Like, what do I got six chins for if you're not gonna laugh at it? You don't even laugh at the kinkles that you imaginary think I have. Like, oh, then she says I'm a dead fish in bed. I mean, that's not even funny. That's funny to me, and it's not even funny to her. It's like,
I
why are you?
mean,
You're just
look,
so evil. Beep
I
beep.
mean, God. if you can't joke, I mean, she can't take a joke. I mean, everything is so, you know, factual. She takes everything. Oh, so you did that? Oh, so you did that? Well, you bitch, what are you gonna do about it? Fuck you, whore.
You
That was
fucking douchebag. You can simmer down over there, douchebag.
Shut up, douchebag.
Cocksucker. Is it
girl.
cocksucker or dick sucker? Cocksucker. I think it's
I
cocksucker.
think she says, yeah.
but then
Girl,
but then she's like,
she
Swiss, you have
just
a
don't know. I used to live with a man that would get out of the car and look at another motherfucker and say, motherfucker, I'll knock your dick in the dirt. You got something to say? So that was my daddy, SG. What was yours like?
well, she wouldn't know. Her dad wasn't around.
So, well, that's not my problem. My problem was I did have my dad around, and and uh, I got my ass whooped. Yep, I got my ass whooped when I did wrong, and I was taught right, and I was taught to love Jesus, and I was taught to treat people the way they're supposed to be treated. And honey, the way you supposed to be treated, I tell you what, my daddy, mm, you would have had a skinned ass. Hard head makes soft ass, what he used to say to me. And it does. When you have to beat that ass and it's so soft, yeah.
They are.
Oh,
Wait, I
I
think
would
it
I would
was.
get I would get slapped across the face just for looking at my daddy wrong. So
aw, well, that's not nice.
I mean I'm just saying that's the truth.
Oh, Chicken Winter has a heart on for you, Swiss.
Who
She
does?
Oh,
said, she said, I was just listening to Swiss and she's so full of poop emoji. And then no BS says, is she on panel there, CW? Question mark.
oh,
Chicken Winter
oh, they're
says,
gonna have.
no,
I've got 30
she's
people.
not live. And then Tanja is saying that you don't have any bees or honey.
Nope, I don't.
Well, Tanja doesn't have any Tanja. She's just a dried out Tanja. When I looked at her, I was like, oh, okay. I mean,
I
she's got
know,
nice teeth, but you know
I
what?
know,
I thought she was around my age, and I'm like, sister, you're every year of your age that you are. I
well,
mean, you're just, oh,
we should have just left her with the mysterious nice voice.
I
She
know.
took too
I had a
long.
crush on her when I didn't know what she looked like.
Yeah, mysterious is better.
Yeah. I mean,
Be
it's like
right
looking at
back.
my
Hey,
mom.
Thursday.
I didn't want to look at my mom. I thought I was going to get something a little bit more attractive and sexy. You know what? I actually thought Tanja was going to be like another me, and I'm just like,
I
oh,
know.
oh, okay. God, is she older than Methy? Because she looks like she's just old soul school, like just I don't know, mousy, very mousy.
Mm-hmm.
I need sizzling, saucy, savage, not mousy. Sorry, I'm not going to be lesbian for you. I'm sorry. I retract on my crush.
Oh, and
It's over.
Chicken Winter misses No BS's videos. The funniest ones were the Sharon and she said MM, I'm assuming that's Mosaic Mama.
Oh, you think she's in her early mid 50s? Oh, well then maybe that's why I feel like she's so much older. But damn, okay, but let's just say even she's in her mid 50s. Well, I mean, Sharon's not that far behind, and at least Sharon, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm all about being a little immature.
Oh, look,
So maybe it's
Sex
because
Alert,
Sharon's immature.
Sex Alert here for you, Swiss.
Hey, Tish. Tish is in the house.
Maybe I'm just living in the past and I just have a problem with growing old. So I'm just like, yeah, if I got to be Britney Spears to be sexy, I'm going to be, like 90s Britney Spears. I don't want to be twirling Britney Spears. No. Um, you know,
Please stop shadow shaming over there, you shadow shamer.
who's the shadow shamer?
Um, I don't know, but no BS. Oh, Tanja says they were obsessed with Net Shadow, and then no BS says
Oh,
shadow shaming, and
Well,
then
no one's even brought that up in forever.
Tanger says pan gay because I'm so happy? Question mark.
You want to be twirling. Well, we can twirl, but I'm only twirling for a few minutes because I'm not doing it all day long like Brittany. No, I got things to do.
Right.
I'll get dizzy. Oh, Munch, you're almost 50. Oh, well, you hit 50, I'm gonna have to dump you. I'm just kidding. Oh,
But
oh,
yeah, this is just,
we got the pervy in here. Pervy. He doesn't. One minute he's all about it with us, and the next minute we're the mean girls, and he uses these fancy words to try to shame us.
right.
yeah, don't
Why
get out of line, Terry.
using fancy words?
Beefy with everybody in the crew now. Okay, last year's live. Wait, what? I didn't forget Tish. It's going to be my turn to treat pretty soon. Last year's live now with her crew are you guys beefing with everybody in her crew. Now you ladies. I don't. What? Can you say that again? What?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
You're doing
I can't
sociological
either.
research on female politics?
I don't. I don't. Hang on. I'm gonna just
Any
type it in.
mom says she can't see you, Tish.
Munchie. Yep, you're keeping it maintained. Keeping it savage for me, right? Saucy. Hi, Thursday. I'm so used to being on my panel. I keep wanting to click on people's comments to highlight them.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
it's
I
like,
yeah.
do that.
ah,
I do that when I'm on your panel list.
you
I'll
do?
be like, oh, yeah. I'll be like, that's a good one, and I'll
Yep,
be
it's
like clicking on
intact,
my
isn't it?
thing.
We got ours intact, no cobwebs.
That's
And
right. That's right. A lot of people are not seeing Tish right now. What is going on?
I don't see
I
either, but
was
I think
gonna
she has me
say
blocked.
a lot of people are saying they can't even see her.
Yeah, yeah. Munchie, Indie Mom, Quick Vic,
Is
Mosaic.
Secretary trying to start shit?
So CW wants a little action. Is that what she's saying?
Yeah,
She
I
fi-
think she's bored and she misses you, Swissy.
and I want to know when she said that we're getting on her nerves. What is that
Oh,
supposed to mean?
she doesn't like when you defend her.
Oh,
She
so I
hates
should
it.
not defend her anymore? Okay.
Or defend her even more because it makes her mad.
Well,
It's
then don't put me in your little hearts for Valentine's Day because I don't want to be a part of that then. Because I thought you
yeah,
were setting an olive branch and you're just trying to play me. You're trying to play my heart, bitch.
right. How rude.
Nah, we ain't letting that one play me. Mm-mm.
That's rude, especially when they
That was
got all that
rude. Got me all
Valentine's
excited.
candy on 50% off.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I was excited when I got to picture 5 and my name was on there. I was like, maybe I was even 4. I was like, damn, she remembered me. And that I'm not gonna lie, I was all giddy for a minute. I was like, I see Swiss. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
I
Swissy,
hope if
for coming
anything,
up.
this is entertainment.
Yeah, thank you for coming up, Swissy. Not that it's my
Yes.
panel, but it was fun chatting.
Yes.
Yes, it's been fun, ladies. A good laugh.
You call Kinkles anytime you need Kinkles for backup.
I will. I will, baby.
My 6 chins can't do much, but my Kinkles sure.
Well,
I'll
my
drop
eight
kick a
can't
bitch.
either, but we'll hang in there together.
I will drop kick a bitch quicker than anything with these Kinkles.
Well, I thank you, girl. I'll do the
Okay.
same thing.
All right. You have a good night.
All
All
right,
right.
Swissy, you
All right.
too.
Bye.
Bye. Whoo, girl, she keeps me laughing. So, oh my
I
gosh, she
know.
just keeps me laughing.
I think that's maybe why people hate on her, just because she is, I don't know, she's just naturally funny. And I feel like with Swiss, she's like I think I told her this before. It's like people either love her. It's like you know how you have the people you either love them
Mm-hmm. Or
or
you
just
hate
like.
them.
And she's
Yep.
like one of those people that you either just love the shit out of her or
Yep.
people because, like I said, I don't know, like because when I didn't talk to her, we had never talked before. I was just pretty much on TH's channel the whole time, so I just listened to what she had to say about her. I never
Yeah.
tried to find out for myself like an idiot. So, I mean, it is what it is, but it's funny how things work out and that it's like we ended up becoming very good friends
Well,
in the
that's
end.
like, that's like the TH thing. I don't really go there, and I'll tell you why. Even though
I
there's
am
times whenever and I do have opinions,
yep.
share those opinions with one person. But the reason I really don't go there is because me and Indie Mom, and it started off with Indie Mom and her, but it ended up with us three. But it ended up, you know, the relationship got broke off,
Gotcha.
and um, it took a long time for Indie Mom to come around. But at the end, she ended up coming around and just saying, forget it. It's over and done with. I forgive her. I'm moving. As long as we can just let it go and move it on. Move it on and just don't speak about it no more. And so that's what we decided to do. And that means, pretty much keeping our mouths shut when it comes to, saying anything because it just doesn't help. There's times when you just have to move on, you know? So,
And like I said, it's a relief. Everyone that I'm like friends with and chat with now, like I just
mm-hmm,
feel
mm-hmm.
comfortable around everyone that I chat with now. It's
Yeah,
such a great
yeah,
feeling.
yeah, it
Like
is.
I hated the feeling of like walking on eggshells or oh I can't say the wrong thing or you know what I mean. Like now it's
Yeah,
not like it's like
yeah.
everyone I talk to
I have
feel
felt that before.
yeah
And
and
when I
that
got
feeling
over it, I had some people leave.
yeah
And that hurt, but I didn't let it deter me.
right
I'm not for
right
everybody, just like some people aren't for me. And I just let it go. And,
and you're
some of
right
them have come back, some of them have not, but there's some people like Thursday. I've known Thursday for 5 years. I mean,
yeah
there's
there's
just people that have been around for years that you know.
right and that's why I've always loved Indie Mom too because obviously that's where I met her was what's her name's and that's
Right.
how I met you too. So it's like I guess at least those good things have came out of a bad
Yeah.
thing. I met good
Yeah.
people because
Yeah. And
I always
me
loved
and
being
her, I
friends.
think that was one of the things with TH is that maybe she was jealous, but and who knows? But
Yeah,
there's nothing to be, there's a
no, that's
solid
what I'm saying.
friendship there. There's nothing to be jealous of. I
Amen to
have
that.
solid different friendships. You can have friendships with many people. You don't
Yep.
have to have just one friend. You can have friends with many people.
Well, even
I
if
mean,
one,
just be yourself and know who you are, and you don't lie.
yep.
That way you don't get caught up in some kind of bullshit.
Mhm.
But just be yourself. But I share things with different people, and there's different things that I share with different people. You know,
Yeah.
but Any Mom is my best friend. Quick Vic is my best friend.
Right.
He's got my back. I know he knows I've got his back. That's my best friend.
Right.
And it's like a ride or die type of shit. And you can say, "Oh, well, this is just YouTube and blah blah." No, I have some ride or dies that have been
Yeah.
with me that support me even now.
Yep.
And so and I love them.
I know
You
that's how
know,
I, because it's like the channels go through a lot, and then it's like at the end of the day, who's left is like, you get what I'm saying? That's what really matters. Those are the people that really matter.
right. I'm interested in the ones who are in it for the long haul. Some people
Right,
just want something real quick from you, and you do something, and you're thinking it's going to be a long haul thing, but it turns out not to be.
right.
But I can't change that. I have to move on from that. I can't just stay there. I have to move on because,
That's why, like, one thing I always try to do, and I think
hmm
maybe it's an active addiction, is like just always think the worst. Like, think the worst of everyone and everything, and then, like,
let them prove you wrong, huh?
well, or pretty much maybe not think the worst, but like, hope for the best or pray for the best, expect the worst. Like, that's the type of thing I kind of, I don't know, because that's how I be a lot of times. It's like I try to, I know that other people can never fulfill me, only myself and God can fulfill me. But it's like the devil makes you doubt shit like that. So that's what I guess I was meaning, like wrestling with that. Oh no, did you go away?
Are we still on? Can y'all hear me? What happened? That's awesome, Bama. Where did I go? What happened? What the hell? Oh, I guess. Hold on. Maybe my phone. Well, no. I thought my phone maybe died, but well, okay, your phone was about to die, and then I think mine, I had set it down and it went to the home page. I'm here, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know what happened, but something was happening. I'm glad I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I said all I did was set my phone down, not unless I accidentally touched it and made it go to the home screen and it shut down StreamYard. Yep, there's Janelle. Her phone died. Gotta find a good charger plug. Okay, girl. Okay. Rookie. You shut up. You'd be a rookie too. Rebecca I was listening and colored and then everybody just disappeared. Oh, oh my God. I'm gonna take some colors back with me, Rebecca. Yeah, I've been reading, but I love you, Vic. You know I love you. You got to pick with me. Do you like crayons or do you like what do you like to color with? Tacos and things. Been doing it for your anxiety too. Good. Good. I love to color too. Oh yes, Bama, get you some. They relieve stress. They relieve stress.
Hello. My bad. This new phone is weird. Like, it literally starts beeping at me right before it's about to die. So I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh
So it's
my
like
god.
StreamYard sucks up the battery. And then luckily, because I was able to turn on my old device, but I can't
What's
hear
up?
anything on there. And
What
that one's
at?
pretty low too.
What up? Hey bud, looking good. Look at
Hi.
you.
What's good? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on? Hey, Janelle.
Hey, how you doing? And like I said, I'm proud of you. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Of
proud
course.
of you too.
Just living the dream, you know?
I love
Yeah,
that. Living the dream.
living the dream.
I have a friend that says that all the time. You always ask him how he's doing, and that's his response. Living the dream.
That's
Yep.
cool. How you been, bro?
Chilling.
Chilling? What's the temperature there?
70
I'll tell
something
you.
right now.
I'll tell you what. When I'm in New Orleans, I think of you a lot because the weather is like Florida so much.
Yeah, it was hot today.
Yeah, it wasn't here. It wasn't hot. It was kind of chilly. Got
It's
up in the
cool right
60s.
now. It's like
What?
70,
Oh
75.
my gosh. Are you all kidding me? It's
Yeah.
like freaking
What is it
16,
there?
probably like 16 or 17, maybe 20 degrees.
Oh,
What?
girl, no. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Where are
No,
So
you,
no.
Janelle?
I'm outside in the garage with my heater.
No, what state?
Oh, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
I'm like right pretty much kind of smack dab in the middle of the Indiana
Well,
and Ohio border. Like they're
I
both
know
about
someone in, uh, what is it, Wisconsin, that it was, she sent me a picture. There was snow and it was like 16 below or some shit like that. I'm like,
Jeez.
I ain't sitting below nothing.
Yeah, that's too
And then
damn
you did
cold.
a live or you did a video, Janelle, where it was like a short or something, but it was sleeting outside and you could hear it hitting your window.
yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
The weather, yeah, Michigan weather, like the winter has been probably the worst one we've had in the last like 3, 4 years. Because
Oh
the
no,
last
Red.
year was mild. This year was pretty bad as far
Yeah,
as
they
like
said that
cold and
I have a lady that I follow that's pretty controversial, but anyway, she's a homesteader and she picked her persimmons and it said that it was going to be a bad winter for East Tennessee. And she said, you know, people used to take these predictions and use it for their area. You can look at your own persimmon tree
yeah.
and check it. But then you had the thing see as shadow and 6 more weeks of winter. And so, you know, it is what it is. It's cold as fuck, I guess.
Well, supposedly one of the groundhogs saw their shadow and one in a different state didn't. So
Oh.
apparently that means that
Oh, so we've got different facts here.
right. So if you want to go with the groundhog in New York is predicting early spring. The groundhog, like the original one, Punxsutawney
Hmm.
Phil, he's predicting a longer winter. So I'm gonna
Well,
go with the New York one that says early spring. And
yeah.
they did say that one was more accurate than the other one.
Thursday says it's 30 degrees in southern Delaware.
Ooh, wee. Yeah, like I said,
Red says 1 or 2 big winter storms still ahead in March, which is normal stuff for her because she's in Wisconsin.
oh yeah. I mean, here in Michigan, like I said, we'll probably still get a few
You want to do
short.
it on the wooden pedals. You want to do it on the wooden pebbles. You want to do
Do
what on the
what?
wooden pedals?
I was like, what the fuck?
Honda Mama, you gonna have to be a little bit more specific, girl.
Honda's a freak.
What you want to do on the pebbles?
Honda's a freak.
Honda money.
Dang, it's cold
She's
there
a
too.
freak.
Honda needs to change her name
How?
back.
Pink has the perfect temperature, 57. I'd be happy with that.
That's freezing too. Shit.
Well, for
Wisconsin doesn't get spring until May.
oh no, now we're gonna be sexual deviant.
What the fuck ever.
Just kidding.
Whatever. She's restreaming me, quick Vic. I'm
Who?
honored. SG, say
SG.
hey.
Oh,
Say
what's
hey
up,
to
SG?
SG.
Hi.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
I don't have nothing against anybody on here, man.
I don't
No,
either.
Let them
and
do
I
them.
and like I said, I get it. It's just uh it's frustrating when so many people come at you at one
She said,
time. That's
you know, she
frustrating.
said something about, she says, I was over in her chat and she said something about Swiss putting up her dead somebody on the
Oh
screen.
my
I
God.
never seen that.
No.
I don't know.
That would never happen.
I've never seen it. I'm gonna be
All
honest.
Oh my God.
literally blame
That's
Swiss
like her trying
and
to
other
say
channels.
that I said shit about you,
Yeah,
that I
she said
bashed you.
you bashed me about relapse. I'm like, when? I've been sober a year. She's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
about when it was, a year ago. I'm like,
Oh, of
okay.
And
course.
I'm like, prove it. So what did I say, SG? What did I do? What did
I
I
have
say? Prove
I
it.
have no clue.
Go back through all my lives. Shh.
Yeah, it was weird. But even if you did, I wouldn't give a fuck.
No,
Honestly,
I pretty
if I
sure.
relapsed, I deserve that shit.
Well, everything because I've talked to honeybees off from YouTube. Anything I've heard from her, she's only spoken good of you and Indie
Thank
Mom.
you.
Yeah.
So to be honest, like I said, she's talked about how proud of you she is. Like she definitely loves you and Indie Mom.
I love
Oh,
them too.
okay. Wait just a second. I
What?
art you. I have never seen the wooden pebbles that you are
Oh,
referring
that sounds
to.
cool. It's
What are
like
wooden pebbles?
is it an
Hit
art
that link.
thing?
Is it something that you paint?
I was
Oh, I
gonna
want
say,
to know. See, a lot of people don't know this, but Honda Mommy came into my life stream about 3 years ago and she told me about diamond art.
oh
Oh,
yes,
And
I
she
remember
got
that.
me hooked on
I remember when you
diamond
were doing that.
I
art.
remember. Or not. I don't know if I was here 3 years. Yeah, no, it's going on 2.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh my
anyhow,
God, I
I
art
love
you.
the
She
diamond.
says, yeah, you paint dots.
You and Indie
I
Mom were doing a lot. The indie
I want to say.
art.
I was
Tell
gonna
me
say.
what they're called, I art you, so we can look it up.
I think honeybees. You're the reason why I got some diamond art. If I
Really?
remember. Yeah, because I think you were doing diamond art when I was coming to your channel.
Oh
and like
yeah.
be interested, and then like I had made the wish list, and I Heart Pink had gotten me the a Hello Kitty diamond art. It's like a really big one, and it's gonna be so cool when it's done. But
It's
obviously, it's taking. But
it's gonna be so cool when it's done.
I know I'm so excited, and it is calming. Like it's really nice. It's just like the setup can be a little tedious because you got to get out all
Yes,
the different
yes.
You still
You
diamonds.
do
have to
that,
be
Ma?
very you have to have space, you have to be very organized, you have to have everything in a spot. You have to be very tedious. It is a very tedious. I got Indie Mom into it, and Red Rooster, I gifted her. I ended up doing a rooster, one of my favorites. And it was so beautiful. And
Aw,
I have nowhere to hang any art in my kitchen. But
that's
Red Rooster, her whole kitchen is Red Roosters.
nice.
And so I sent it to her as a Christmas gift this year.
Aw, that's sweet.
How is it, Terry? I don't care what
What is he
what SG is
now?
doing. I don't care.
He's weird. I feel he just tries to stir the pot, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
That's
AC,
why he gets
stir
on my
pot
nerves, because it's like he'll always
with butt
come
plugs.
in with stupid stuff like, are these people, say, throw out names of people he knows that might not get along or whatever, and say, oh, are you guys friends now? Or just like things that are ridiculous. That's like, come on now, get it together, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Bash women horribly. And a
Now,
lot of
Bama.
we were boycotting Carrie for a while.
Oh,
So
dang.
get it, twisted, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you'll be out of here.
I'm done now. I'm like,
Bama
I'm done now.
says, "How do you order diamond art from a certain site?" Um,
Amazon, I think, is good. Like, search on
you can get
Amazon.
it. You can get it through Amazon, but they're going to usually be smaller. This, if you want to do it on scale and do it to a bigger scale, you can go to diamondartclub.com
Okay,
and
sweet.
order from there. And they have premium diamond art. It's expensive, but it's well worth it. I want to say that the diamond art that I sent to Red Rooster is a Diamond Art Club. I would have to look at the box again. She could tell me if she has it. But I do believe it was a Diamond Art Club piece.
Hmm, nice.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I remember seeing the ones you had, and they all looked nice. So I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah. I ended up starting on one. It's a very personal one because it's my son. When his daughter was first born, holding her, and I sent them the picture, and they had it digitized and printed out into a diamond art for me.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
as I started putting it together, and it's huge, okay, huge. When I started putting it together, the my right hand pinky started getting a nodule on the knuckle, and it
Oh,
started hurting. And it would rub as I was doing my going back and forth, hitting my diamond art, getting my glue. You know what I'm talking about? And you go back and forth, back and forth. And it
yeah.
was starting to rub. And so I said, okay, I'm going to put it up for a little bit and just take a little bit of a break. Well, then my roof started leaking in the certain spot where I do my diamond art. So my husband, I wasn't up at the time, so my husband got it all together and put it up. And it's been put up since then. So I don't even, you know, it's hard to talk about because I feel like I just walked away and it's something that I love to do. But
Sure.
I can come back
It
to
is
it.
time. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the good thing about it, because yeah, it's time consuming and whatnot, but you can put it up
Yes.
neatly and get it right back out and start at it, because that's what I do. But
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna get ready for bed. I gotta work
Okay,
tomorrow.
love.
But it was
Okay,
so good.
love. You too, honey. I'm so glad you came up, and I hope you're doing well.
Yes,
We'll have
I
to
am.
talk soon.
I was gonna say that. We will chat soon.
Okay, darling.
Have a good night. Good night, everyone in the chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Everybody say bye to Janelle. You're welcome, my darling. Yes, they are well worth it, Bama. I promise you, I would not steer you wrong. I've done a lot of diamond art from different places, and Diamond Art Club was always my number one choice. Oh, y'all, today we went to the good old Dollar General, and I got me a B cup that holds pins, and I got some cotton candy peeps. Yeah, so I'm happy. I'm happy. Yep, tacos and things. I'm at home now. I know that TC's birthday is Tuesday, and he's getting his shot, and he's supposed to get his meds, and we should be hitting the road either Tuesday night or Tuesday evening, rather, after all that's done, or Wednesday, or if something comes up for Larry, we'll we'll just play it by ear. But yeah, Wednesday is Tuesday or Wednesday. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, but it's been good being home. It took a little bit, like 24 hours to get adjusted, which is usually what it takes for me to get adjusted at Drew's house, and which we call home two, home number two. I am Thursday. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I guess there's gonna be pros and cons in each place, right? Okay. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the pros and the cons of being at home. Pros are, I get to be with mom. I get to sleep in my own bed. I get to be with the kitty cats, and I get to cook in my own kitchen. Use my own things. Be at the computer in the middle of the night if I want to sit at the computer. Um, have my own bathroom. Oh, that's number one. Having my own bathroom, number one. Um, other than that, the cons, and they're big. The big con is my husband's not here. Second, my son's not here. Third, I get lonely. So I just get on the road and go. Now, the pros of being at Drew's, we go places. We do things. I'm seeing a whole new city. It's like Yes, I do. Yes, I heart pink. His birthday is on Mardi Gras this year. Yep. But, the pros to being there are I'm with my husband. We get to cook it each night. The guys are there. We have a brand new bed. Mom's fixing to buy a bed frame. And matter of fact, she's already bought it and sending it. And so that'll be that. And CC has his own room. And the cons, one bathroom. That's the con. One bathroom. No computer set up so I can get up in the middle of the night and look at. No privacy. What else? The pros, my husband's there. I like to be there with my husband. And so, Bama Bill. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but look it up. Poo Pourri. There's really a thing called Poo Pourri. And if you don't have Poo Pourri, I recommend that you get Poo Pourri. It will save your marriage. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. Um, uh, like I said, there's pros and cons Thursday to everything, and you've got to I've got to be smart because I have doctor's appointments that I have to attend to. Um, oh, it's great. Poopery is great. Yeah, yeah. One bathroom is rough. Yeah, especially with my bladder. I have bladder issues. I'm looking into surgery for that, and but I love being with my husband. We go on adventures. We go trail riding. We go mud digging. Uh, we go shopping together. We, find new places to eat together. Um, I'm living my life and I'm having fun. And I do that because I've missed so much of my life. When I was down in the bed and everything. So I've missed so much of my life. But now what I've been doing is I've taken up reading again. So I read every night and I read throughout the day whenever I have time. But yeah, there's ways around it. If you get a private Wi-Fi, you can use library or Starbucks to go online. Right. Yes. Yes, Brad. Oh, yes. But, look, we make it work. You make it work. I have lived with a man, two boys all my life. This is only two guys. I can do this. I mean, three guys. This is three guys. I've lived with three guys all my life. So, and believe me, we've had one bathroom for when we lived in our house and when we lived in one of our trailers. Now, one trailer we had two bathrooms, and that worked out. It always works out, except when you have to go clean the other bathroom. Ugh, ugh. Can't stand cleaning bathrooms. Can't stand it. But it's got to be done. Okay, guys. I guess I'm tired. I've been on here for a while, and it's time to get on off here and get ready for tomorrow. I got some things to do, and to get ready for packing up and leaving. I've got some things to swap out of my suitcase. weather is changing and the time's changing. So, oh, thank you, Rebecca. Love you much. And I will text you when we're leaving. One day we're gonna meet. You're gonna have to drive and meet me because we go right through there. We go through Jackson, Vicksburg, and Jackson. Yeah, I will. Good night, everybody. Good night, Thursday. Good night, Red. Good night, I Heart Pink. Bema. Love you, girl. Got your text. I'll be texting you. Oh, good. Thank you, Red. I'll be waiting. I'm glad you told me, so I'm glad I'm here too. Yes, we should, Rebecca. That's what we should do. We should make that a top priority. Okay. Have a blessed night, Quick Vic. Love you, brother. Love you, love you. I'm so glad you're doing well. That's another thing. When your friends are doing well, you do well. Yeah. When your friends are happy, you're happy. Yes, do that, Rebecca. Do that. Okay, guys, I'm out. I love y'all. Have a good night. And until the next time, honeybees out.